I think that King Promise deserves to win the Artist of the Year.
Oh, he spoke to you about that?
Yeah, he called me.
And he asked you why you were rooting for King Promise?
He didn't specifically say that.
Okay. What did
he said? He reached out to say the conversations that's going on online. I mean, am I happy about the conversations that's going on online?
Oh, he asked you that?
Yeah, he asked, and I was like, which one specifically? He says, oh, all these, I mean, Artist of the Year, the back and forth and the banter of the fan artists.
So he cited Artist of the Year?
Yeah, he cited that. And so he said, am I happy with that? That this thing needed to suit you or something? I said, well, why? What did he say? He said, what? He said this thing they do, it define you or something like that. I was like, why not? It's like, then he asked the question and I said, but why not?
So
and then he came. So then I came back to him again. I was like, but you have always known me to be an opinionated person. You know that I'm not one to hold back my opinions when I decide to. Okay. I mean, I could decide not to, but you know that I'm an opinionated person. I don't hold back my opinions when I decide to. Right, and so I don't know why you are actually having to raise this.
Baba Sadiq and Stonebwoy are trendy across social media. So now Stonebwoy ako siwi Baba Sadiq opese court no Emma Baba Sadiq apologize edemano. Also, every single post Baba Sadiq make, we seem to tarnish his image and also defame him. No, or say court no Emma Baba Sadiq and deleted that particular post. On top of that, Ose Baba Sadiq Emma block 3 million Ghana cedis for causing damages to his brand. Now, in case you don't know what happened, proud to the TGMs. In fact, in the year 2023, Baba Sadiq was solidly behind Stonebwoy, so own winning Artist of the Year at the just ended Telecel Ghana Music Awards (TGMs). Now, 2024, fast forward a few weeks to the award, Baba Sadiq switch alliance to the camp of King Promise. Now, Oko supporting King Promise over Stonebwoy. Of course, some people alleged, speculated, and rumored say it was because of the fact that Stonebwoy am performing on Sala Fest and no bufu any and Odeko supporting King Promise. During that banter on social media, so Baba Sadiq was openly advocating for King Promise. No. Fans of Stonebwoy clashed with him on Twitter. Emma Baba Sadiq in response, Kikan Sembi surrounding Stonebwoy and Yαwα, which formed the basis of this lawsuit as Stonebwoy Ede Abba. To cut it brief, last mid Umar and make this particular tweet, which of course sparked this whole lawsuit. Or say Sadiq is a pathetic, small, sad D. His wife is from a Shaiman who grew up with Stonebwoy. We know him well. This guy claims he is a politician. In the history of his service in this industry, no one has helped him better than Stonebwoy, but he prefers to be a fool. We and a year last meet and the username a beam defender a Troy to a Baba Sadiq for supporting King Promise to win the TGMA's Artist of the Year over Stonebwoy. Now in response, Baba Sadiq throw this particular thing which has become the lawsuit era camp from Stonebwoy's camp. Or see, now wives are the subjects now. Don't blame you. Even Stonebwoy does it, calls and disrespects the wives of people whose opinion he isn't comfortable with. So not surprised a fan will pick up that narrative. It's apparently orchestrated from the top. Claims to respect wives and family in public, calls to disrespect wives of others and gives his fans the exact pass to further disrespect and degenerate because he can't tolerate the views of others. Well, in brief, na last miduma and username beam defender. Say Baba Sadiq no, also a politician in the career or have in this music industry. Or say Ubian Boano a change Stonebwoy and so or person ujimine by defending other people, which of course in this reference was King Promise. Now say Baba Sadiq a Stonebwoy childhood friend into omunim no very well into say Anka Bibi also supporting of course Stonebwoy. This was what Chese last mid Umar Troy. Baba Sadiq and so say Sisia no ye kasa edifa nkrofo yire ho ana Stonebwoy a friend yire edidi na tem esan so a friend no edidi na tem na or the past no amani fan base said they should also do a same way and a year dear Baba Sadiq Troy. Fast forward, Stonebwoy any anje ho one pass any comment and a reaction on this particular issue. Emra Baba Sadiq Edebeto out just a few hours ago, and it is or the case no akọ court. Now court document and I just say da screen is so no. GH Hyper sample bibia in brief edit to the Instagram page. So trust a Stonebwoy sues Baba Sadiq for defamation. Accra, Ghana, June 8th, 2024. Afro dancehall superstar Livingston Echese Tekla, professionally known as Stonebwoy, has held aspiring politician and entertainment critic Sadiq Abdullahi Abu, popularly known as Baba Sadiq, to court over comments the politician made on his X, formerly known as Twitter platform. In a right filed in the High Court of Justice on 31st May 2024, the reigning Ghanaian Artist of the Year is asking the court to order Baba Sadiq to delete and render an unqualified apology to Stonebwoy for the offending tweet. Stonebwoy is also asking the court to award him damages of 3 million Ghana cedis for the harm which the tweet have caused to his reputations on the basis that Baba Sadiq acted maliciously and with intent to defame Stonebwoy by publishing statements which he knew to be false. The lawsuit does not come as a surprise to people who are aware of the facts surrounding the tweet. Observers on social media had expressed concern about Stonebwoy's decision to ignore Sadiq's disturbing comment, which suggested that Stonebwoy is a violent female abuser. The comment went viral and ignited heated discussion among fans and the general public because Stonebwoy has a long-standing record of championing women's rights and has spearheaded several philanthropic activities aimed at supporting women. The right confirms that the Ghanaian icon is committed to protecting his hard-won reputation as he has resorted to the legal system to vindicate his right instead of engaging in squabbles on social media. In brief, Stonebwoy tweets na ye kan ye break it down e de mamu no ni anje nsem a Baba Sadiq e kan ye ho nti o de Baba Sadiq e court na de opese court na ye as earlier explained and is opese court no e ma Baba Sadiq e delete tweets our make na or apologize say e man on top of that Baba Sadiq in piano 3 million Ghana cedis say nsem o kan ye tro ye no e defame no sene be ya HS ono nso ne brand our build supporting women and championing philanthropic works no enya dia ebe wo gotemu ana ebe tonsuo musa nti we na ye update surround the Stonebwoy and Baba Sadiq. Baba Sadiq enso make a very quick move which ye did that particular video bremo in our next post adofo Vimbas TV so ena movie.
As we speak now, what's your relationship with Stonebwoy like?
Well, I mean, as far as it's called to me, was it this week or last week Wednesday? Last week Wednesday is concerned
Through his manager?
He called me personally.
He called you personally?
Yeah, he called me on
No, this week?
Last week.
Last week?
Wednesday.
Oh, he called you?
Stonebwoy.
Yeah, oh, wow.
He called me. And as far as it's called to me was concerned last week, I don't think he's comfortable. Or I don't think he's fine
about what?
With my opinions about him lately.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
what have you been saying about him, though?
But I've not been saying much. I think that what instigated the follow-ups, that is after his call, obviously, will be my tweet about my opinion that I think that Kim Promise deserves to win the Artist of the Year.
Oh, he spoke to you about that?
Yeah, he called me.
And he asked you why you were rooting for Kim Promise?
He didn't specifically say that.
Okay. What did he
said? He reached out to say the conversations that's going on online. I mean, am I happy about the conversations that's going on online?
Oh, he asked you that?
Yeah, yes. And I was like, which one specifically? He says, oh, all these, I mean, Artist of the Year, the back and forth and the banter of the fanatics.
So he cited Artist of the Year?
Yeah, he cited that. And so he said, am I happy with that? That this thing needed to suit you or something? You know, I said, well, why? What did he say? He said, what? He said this thing they do, it define you or something like that. I was like, why not? It's like then he asked the question and I said, but why not? So and then he came. So then I came back to him again. I was like, but you have always known me to be an opinionated person. You know that I'm not one to hold back my opinions when I decide to. Okay. I mean, I have I could decide not to, but you know that I'm an opinionated person. I don't hold back my opinions when I decide to, right? And so I don't know why you are actually having to raise this. And so he told me, he was the one that told me, in natural fact, that he had called my wife.
Oh, okay. So he told you he had called
he had
your
told
wife.
me. Yes, he told me. Apparently, he had called my wife.
What did he tell your wife?
The night before that, but she didn't mention it. So he told me on the phone that he had called my wife regarding the same issues. He knows how other industry people, for instance, or other talents, for instance, would have gone to town and possibly maybe taken me on, disrespected me. He brought an issue of Yαwα land, and I said, then I gave him a response, the same response I gave to Chief regarding that issue, specifically on Yαwà land. And what did I even say again? And
did your wife say Stonebwoy disrespected her?
She narrated. So first and foremost, he had told me that he had called my wife to give her the same caution. So when he called, he ended up by cautioning me, by trying to what
was the caution? Tell us, Baba.
What was the caution? I don't want to give that detail. No, he had told me.
You
had
wrote
given
on
a
X
caution.
that he disrespected your wife.
Yeah, so I'm coming to that. I'm actually describing
Okay.
that. So he had told me.
Vimbaz TV.